Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back for episode 7 of Kaguyama Cast. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed our episode we did with RJ. If you want to go check that out, that was episode 6. It was our previously recorded one. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about old generation of anime versus new generation of anime. We talked about fashion. We talked about anime in fashion. And we talked about what he has going on for his company. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
All right, guys, for our first question, I'm hitting you off with a big one. So in anime, there's either entertainment versus quality of the show, I think. Which is more important when you are watching it?
So it's kind of like, so it's almost like how Demon Slayer is known for, like,
That was
its so it's like style versus substance.
That was my exact example. I was going to be like, do you like the plot more or do you like how it looks when you're watching it?
I mean, you know, like, if you look at it, there's extremes to both sides. So, like, I wouldn't want to watch a great story and then have it just look terrible. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I would want to watch, like, a really well-animated anime with just not a good story whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But I guess if I had to choose one, I guess I would choose substance over style. But I guess it also depends how long it is. Mm-hmm. A shorter anime, I'd prefer I prefer style over substance. But if it was a longer one, like One Piece, it has to be substance.
Yeah, because then it's like, why is it so long if
you're
like not having a story to it?
Yeah, like the animation got old a while ago. Let's kick this into gear, huh? Haven't even met the hero yet.
I think definitely substance over style, because you could look at a whole bunch of early 2010 shows that are like not the best quality or whatever, but like they are like really great, well developed stories. Yeah, like I see like Noragami, like the final fight of the first season. That's like the sword battle or whatever. And it's a lot more. It's not choreography. It's more like bang bang kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I got you.
But it's still like entertaining as hell. Like it's not like the most flashy show, but it's super entertaining. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely have a show like that.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think another thing you gotta consider too is, like, I guess it also depends on what mood you're in, because like after I edit a long day editing a video, you know, I don't want to make my mind in a pretzel with like a Death Note.
Yeah.
Like I want to just sit back and relax, watch some Demon Slayer, feel good about myself, laugh, chuckle, cry. Mostly cry. I just cry. There's no anime playing. I just cry. Lights off, just crying. You know, but yeah. So like, I guess this is a cry for help. No, but yeah. So I guess it just depends on like if I'm in the mood to really think or not, or just. It's like Transformers, you know, not much substance going on there,
but it looks cool.
But it looks sick as fuck.
Yeah. That's why we watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
And Megan Fox.
Yeah,
Megan Fox.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, and Shia. Yeah.
Shia.
We love Shia. You guys know this.
You know, I'm gonna bring up a scene really quick, and Vic, I want you to actually input it.
Easy.
The scene where Shia LaBeouf just starts kicking the shit out of the car.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. That'll be easy to find.
Yeah, that's where I'm at a lot of the time in my daily life.
You're kicking cars.
Yeah, just
speak to me.
Yeah. Why isn't he not talking to me through the radio?
For me, since I recently just finished watching Demon Slayer's like more recent episodes, I love the way it looked. And like, honestly, if you could have a good looking show and just a minimal plot that just makes sense, I'd rather have that than just a long show that has a really good plot but looks bad and I just like have a headache looking at it the whole time.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, it's harder to catch like the audience's attention if it doesn't look good.
That's true. And there are those slow burn shows that exist that like it takes a few episodes to get good, to Get good, bitch. Yeah. So I do get that. Like, if you gotta, it's gotta be eye catching. So I think that's also a important factor. You know, factor. Victor. Yeah. So I think that's important too. So yeah, we all have different answers.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to judge you guys. I'm going to look down upon you. But but yeah, let's move on to the next one,
Hell yeah.
baby.
All right. Do you guys think in year 2020, anime has hit its peak performance for shows, or do you think they got a lot more in store coming into next year and stuff?
You mean like an animation aspect?
I was gonna say more just like there's a lot of stories out there. Do you think they're running out of ideas, options?
No, I don't think so. I think Attack on Titan proves that. Because there's like no shows like that. Like you do get
and it is new.
Yeah, and like there's so many different genres of it. Like you do get the shonen that's similar to like a big three. It takes a lot of inspiration from it. But there's still so many shows that come out where you just look at, like, if you like just broke it down to its plot, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, like who thought of this? So I think, I think there's still a lot to come in as far as anime and manga come. Because you gotta also think there's so many people out there writing it too. It's not like it's not like a small group. It's like you got amateurs, you got professionals, and yeah. So I think there's still a lot to come.
Yeah, I agree. But I also think that the issue is how, I mean, not how big anime is, but like certain shows in particular, like Naruto is someone's favorite anime out there, and so they might get caught up in the whole like trying to recreate that sort of thing. If that makes sense.
That story.
Yeah, or just like take certain aspects of it.
Yeah, but I will say one thing for shows that do take aspects from other shows, at least it's like still pretty original. Like the premise of it is like there's still like a lot of plot points that are the same. Like misfit kid gets powers, proves himself.
And
like that's
everyone around him.
Yeah, like that's an aspect that's shown in a lot of shows. But like I think the way they go about it, it's like it's still pretty unique every time.
Yeah, well, there's no way you're gonna overlap completely.
Yeah,
it's just like
and get away with it.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
There's definitely a lot of originality, though, I will say. Like, each show is so damn original. Or at least the big ones that do get turned into animes are so damn original that it's like, it's going to be really hard for, like, a mainstream audience to see, like, an overlap of a different show.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. So, I know you guys have been, I know Carson at least, and Luca a little bit. They both read manga. I do not. I've yet to do that. But would you guys prefer reading a manga before you actually watch the show? This was just a question for you two, just because I know a lot of people do that.
I, as someone who reads the manga and the anime, I actually prefer watching the anime than going back into the manga. Because with watching the anime, you get to see all the moments first, and you get to see the moments like animated, music, color, motion. So you get to see like it at its full potential versus a manga where it's like more what's the word or what's the term for it? More fleshed out. So there's more like it's not missing as much as the manga would be. I mean, as the anime would be. So like looking back at it, I would prefer to watch an anime all the way through and then go through and read the manga and see like all those missed story beats.
Yeah, because there is a lot more like I think on paper than they can put in the show always.
Exactly, but I would prefer to witness it the first time as an anime.
I like that.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I also like I don't read manga that much, or pretty rarely actually, but I think shows like Hunter, like I definitely want to read the manga because it hurts. It hurts.
It might as well just be a book.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter might be Hunter x Hunter for those who said it. Yeah, it might as well just be a book. There's like it's just like the slightest little bit of art and then just paragraphs all the way throughout.
Yeah. Then there's like I don't know. What I do is I watch the anime. So let's say like One Piece for example, and then I'll go back and buy I'll look up the volumes for like Marineford, and then I'll go buy those.
So you do like a best of.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, because like your favorite, like especially with like my favorite moments, especially with like side characters that like pretty much get one-offed. So like Ace or
Moomin Rider.
Dude, Moomin Rider is forever.
Yeah, I know. He rocks it right here.
Legends
I'm
never
pointing to my
die.
heart right now.
He's eternal.
Yeah. But yeah, with characters like Ace or like Rosinante, like I definitely want to go back and like read into it, I guess, and get more out of the characters than what's just given
Also,
to me in the manga.
And I will say this: I think a lot of manga panels look better than the anime does, because being an anime, it's like they have to go frame by frame drawing it, so you can tell there's like a drop in quality on some of them. Some of them they look amazing, and I would say it'd be flipped and looked better. Like Demon Slayer, the anime looks infinitely better than the manga does.
Yeah.
Future Vic put up a picture of it.
Yeah.
I got you.
But then, like, I like to look back and, like, after I watched Soul Eater, I went back and I read the manga, and I love the style of the manga. Like, it's just cool, like, seeing these moments, better drawn out and then just, like, stuck there, you know? So I think,
It's a cool little view on it.
yeah, you know, that's just how I feel. This is my feelings.
That's my piece.
That's my piece. That's just my opinion.
Next question. What have you guys learned from watching anime, and has it helped in our own life?
Probably everything that makes me the man I am today.
Yeah.
I think it's just so many lessons in every anime. Most of them is power of friendship. That's numero uno.
Damn.
Anything
Takes all.
exactly. If you fighting a god, who fucking cares? You got friends.
They'll take that hit for you.
Yeah, exactly. They'll take the hit, then you'll get stronger. Isn't that insane? No, but I think like especially with anime like One Piece, and especially I think actually mostly Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Each character you can learn a lesson from.
Yeah, that's what
There's something you can take.
inspired me.
Exactly. So like, you know, I think it's a lot of the person I am today I've taken from anime and like learned. So
Yeah, I think there's there's definitely a shit ton you can learn, especially definitely in Naruto. And I think it teaches you to look at things from other people's point of view. Definitely, like that's something you could definitely take from.
It's a huge thing in Naruto. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a whole bunch of different sides of the same coin.
Yeah, and then a whole bunch of like motivating stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, don't let people talk shit about you. Like,
Yeah, just like anything you could talk about, like,
or like you know,
you know what I learned from Naruto? No new friends. Same thing I learned from Drake. Those fake ass fucking villagers.
mm-hmm.
You think they were there for Naruto since day one? No, dude. Once he beat Pain, that's when they were there.
Yeah.
I'm the evil clone of Naruto in
Did
the
you just
waterfall.
come out of a waterfall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was Naruto, I'd be like, "You're right, dude. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna become God." Sasuke was onto something.
Uh-huh.
Fuck those villagers.
Honestly, though, yeah, we're kind of on the same boat. We're like,
Yeah.
can you forgive them?
Could you imagine? How old was he by that? He was like 16 at that point. No, he
Mhm.
turned 16 in the war arc, right?
Yeah. It was 16
So for
birthday.
15 years, these fuckers were just treating you like shit.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely, like just looking like just hating you for no reason.
And you don't know why. Yeah.
And you put your life on the line, and like you're a big shot now, and they're like, "Whoa, we love you, Naruto. You're the best person ever." I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my face." I'm a Hokage? No, dude. I'm gonna be the dictator. I am done with you guys.
Turns in just to tail bees.
Yeah.
No, he just turns into pain, bro.
Yeah.
Well, at that point.
Yeah.
What actually? No, that doesn't really reflect pain. Pain
No,
was just like,
no,
"Hey,
just-
let's all feel each other's pain, dude."
No, no,
Yeah.
no, I'm saying like how he looked over the hidden rain.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
It was definitely like a one man runs the show here. Like don't fuck
Yeah.
with me.
Actually, I think that is how I would run the village. I would just be chilling, just letting rain fall and just like kind of observing through that. But no one would ever see me. Like they don't. They're like think about like the rain people. They're like, we don't know who our leader is, but he's really fucking strong.
Yeah.
And this one angel chick flies around, which is
Drops
nuts.
paper.
Yeah, which is nuts. So
That's crazy. I don't know.
I don't know. There's some Toad Sage guy came in, absolutely got mollywopped.
Stomped out.
I'm assuming that was our leader, but there was 6 of them. That's weird. That's not okay. But yeah. So what was the thing? I got off on a tangent there about how much I fucking
just
hate the
like-
hidden leaf.
What we've learned from watching any type of show.
Hold grudges
Uh-huh.
and be petty.
Which anime show represents us the most? Kaguyama Clan.
Oh, Kaguyama Clan as a
Uh-huh.
whole.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yikes.
So-
Who wrote this one down?
This was me, you know.
This is kind of what I do. I'm the idea guy.
Let's see.
I know this is kind of a tough question. I was writing this and I was like, well, I'm not answering this first.
Yeah. So like a whole ass show.
Uh-huh.
Imagine something crazy like Attack on Titan. That is our lives. Or like Death Note.
I think I'm gonna go with One Piece.
Really? I don't think we have nearly as
No,
many
no,
adventures.
no. But I think it's not for the adventures of now. I think it's for the future adventures. But
So-
Damn, that was
right,
deep.
yeah.
Deep.
But like,
One Piece is
You know,
Waterworld anime. Changed my mind.
Oh my god.
So you go one. You're gonna further
so
elaborate?
so I'm gonna go One Piece because I think we all have our own backstories, but now we're on the same ship. We're going right. Ship
I like
as in-
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now,
That's a good analogy.
now we're gonna go sailing, baby.
We're
Join
gonna-
us.
we're gonna go
subscribe.
Yeah. I would
shout out.
say, I don't know. I'm trying to think of our group dynamic and what like anime has like a group of people with that same dynamic. So I'm gonna say the Phantom Troop, the Akatsuki. You know, keep it light.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill both these dudes on the low.
Yeah, you know, low key.
Mine.
All right, go for it, man.
And it's one we're reacting to right now, honestly.
Jujutsu
Yeah.
Kaisen.
Yeah.
You're
That
gonna
was
say with
gonna-
Jujutsu Kaisen?
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
So you want to know why?
Thank
We
you.
gotta fight our own inner demons, you know?
So who'd you say
And
is
we're
who
all
then?
together.
yeah. Who's who? So
You're-
far?
You're Gojo.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll take that shit. That's
And,
sick.
And I don't know, but like you're pretty much Gojo,
Nice.
and you could be whoever you want.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're
And I
you,
could be
man.
whoever I want.
That's the best character of all. You're yourself.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to walk into
I'm
Jujutsu Kaisen, bro, and just be my own beast.
Yeah, so you get to be you. Isn't that so cool? I'm stuck being some other OP dope ass character. Like, but you're you. Isn't that so much better? So
You
much
could be Fushigoro. Is that his name? What's his
no,
name?
I think Fushiguro is just way more dark.
Yeah.
Dude,
I like to see
Mr. All Smiles over here.
Yeah.
Literally, like I've seen him sometimes, like
I-
summoning dogs.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
like, "Wah."
Yeah. I just
You are a pretty big animal guy.
Mhm.
But Fushiguro is a real downer to be around.
Yeah.
So I think that's
thank you, man.
You're nailing all the needles.
Yeah. So the more I'm talking about it, the more. No, but Vic's definitely Itadori then.
Oh, definitely.
God, there's not many people on that show, at least that we've met.
yeah, it's still season one.
No, Vic's the panda. I don't.
Yeah,
we're
honestly,
not caught
I'd be
up on
okay
that
with
yet,
that.
but
Yeah.
Vic's the panda. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had Panda as my like Xbox username for a while. Epic Panda. I
Epic
think.
Panda, really.
So,
I
damn, manifested it.
Right now, Moneybags the Cowboy. Before that, I was Bat Nips. Was that no Bat Bulge? It was Bat
Bat
Bulge.
Bulge.
Bat Bulge.
Yeah, inspired off Bat Nips. And so yeah, that's me. That's my that's my life.
Yeah, that question was a real.
You know what? I'll say I think we're my hero.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that like has
Who's
a general
who, though?
vibe. Luca is probably like
Hawks. I know.
Cero, the tape guy, the elbow tape, your elbow tape guy. Vic is like,
You guys
Vic is like,
are
is
missing
like,
out Luca's reaction.
Vic is like, who's Vic like? Like Ida, the
You're
engine
missing
cap.
my
guy.
reaction.
No, I stand by the Cero thing, but Vic is probably like, honestly, probably like Kirishima. I could see that.
Yeah, I
that.
can see that.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is, but
he's the hardening guy, dude. We
Oh,
watched
yeah.
My Hero.
I thought that was Luca.
Yeah, maybe honestly.
Look how rock hard.
I'm
Ash
just
is.
gonna say I'm Hawks, and we're gonna keep going with this.
No, you're definitely not Hawks.
Yeah.
No, Hawks is too cool.
No, you're like
Don't fly.
you're like no, Vic's present Mike. That's who Vic is.
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, and Luca is pause for effect because I'm actually thinking.
Drum.
Luca is Kamui Woods, probably. I would say. I
Uh-huh.
feel like that's a good pick.
I like
It's
that.
a pretty solid choice.
I mean, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Kamui Woods is
It's
dope.
like a
Got
ninja
cool
that
name.
could
Yeah.
like summon wood.
Is that who am I? Who
Oh,
am I?
you're fuck. Why am I forgetting his name right now?
the principal
Bakugo.
Bakugo.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
what I
so
was thinking.
angry
You're
all the time.
definitely the principal one because you're a traitor.
I'm a traitor.
I stand by that. I haven't read the manga or anything, but
we know-
he, in my opinion, he's the traitor. He's
Yeah.
he's the mole.
The
Yeah.
mole.
'Cause he is
yeah.
literally
yeah,
a
he's
mole.
the rat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be the reveal. It's like it was so on the nose. Yeah,
But I think you're Aizawa. That's his name.
Aizawa, really.
Actually, you know what? Maybe not anymore, but definitely like definitely in the past. I used to think Carson was like Aizawa, but now I'm not too sure.
Is Aizawa the teacher
Yeah,
and said that sleeps?
but now I'm like happy. So
yeah, no.
so it's tough. It's tough to
God, who is Carson?
Well, if you look at my other characters, Gojo, Shanks, Kakashi,
Yeah.
where does that even out to?
Who's that lead?
Where is the connection?
Dude, I was thinking about
Bakugo,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Bakugo.
Baku.
No, you
I'm
might
literally
be-
just the angriest man alive.
You might be Todoroki, but Todoroki post like once he's like, oh, I'll use my fire side. So like past
Yeah.
that.
No, I think you're Todoroki, but young Todoroki.
But young, I'm Todoroki at the moment that boiling hot water hit
Yeah.
his face, and at no other time. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Am I right? Yeah, I guess I don't know. Todoroki's so like, I don't know. No.
He's edgy, you know.
He's
Carson's
edgy.
Not, like,
It's kind of
the
tough
edgiest
because
person.
they're also giddy.
They are pretty giddy.
I wouldn't say we're like the giddiest.
Maybe I'm Hawks. You ever think about that?
God damn it.
You ever think about that? Huh?
I've never seen you fly yet either.
Yeah. Well, you just haven't hung around long enough.
I don't think Carson's ever been on a plane.
You know what's actually funny to think about? In X-Men, there's Angel, who has just bird wings or whatever, and everyone's like, that's so fucking lame. And then you have Hawks, who has the same exact powers, and like, God, that's sick as fuck.
No, but he like can like fling them all.
So can Angel.
No, but he can't. He can't fling them all. And he free falls. Then he catches himself. And
You
he's
sound
back
like
in
all
it.
the haters.
Yeah,
Bro, I
you're
am
all
all the
the
haters.
same.
I am the haters, man.
Yeah. So I guess I just don't have my hero character.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
figure
for
it out.
another time.
Maybe I'm Shigaraki.
We could just leave it at that for now.
Yeah.
Bam.
No one. Carson. It should just be Carson.
Nobody.
All right. In between American, I'm just gonna say superhero comics and manga. Can you guys see or relate to any like similarities or differences between them?
I think definitely with DC's comics, there are like similar elements of storytelling, especially since like DC usually goes deeper into like, how do I say it? It's
The
like
character development.
kind
I'd
of
like to
and like
say.
overall like world, I guess you
Yeah.
could say. Like there's like layers to it as opposed to Marvel, where it's kind of just like what you see is what you get for the most part.
Yeah. Or like
Could you-
Adventure of the Month type stuff.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
like it's so I don't want to say cookie cutter because it's not that. It's very like it's what you see is what you get. Pretty much, there's not a lot of deeper characters.
It's like an onion, you know? there's layers.
Okay,
like-
Shrek.
Yeah, but you see, like
That's who I am.
Carson Shrek.
I would say I think the difference is with comics, like American comics. It's not like it is Adventure of the Month kind of, but like, and there's like somewhat canon to it. But if you look at like, there's just like a run of comics, and then it's almost forgotten. Like unless it's like a big event, there's all this like in between like forgotten stuff that happens, as opposed to in a manga when something like it's just one long running story,
Yeah,
which I think it works better too, because I don't think that there's like a need for it to be just infinite.
mm-hmm.
But I get it. It's like, oh, we make a shit ton of money off these characters. Let's just let's essentially Dragon Ball it
yeah,
and just
pretty
keep
much.
making new versions. No, but yes, I think I actually respect that more about manga. Is like, it's just like it's more. This is the story, beginning to end, rather than just like this is the character. How many different ways can we tell stories using the same characters?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the only character I can see that's like anime-esque is Batman. It's like the closest character. I
Because it's
can-
just such a
it's just like
just sad story. I feel
Such,
like
such a sad guy.
yeah, I don't know, like
Who
how can I
relates to a
describe
lot of.
this?
Well, I think Batman has a lot more events that's happened throughout his comics that are canon. Probably is how I would put it. To where it's
Yeah.
like it's more long lasting,
Mhm.
or like so. When something happens to Batman, there's more things that have happened to Batman and in Batman stories that haven't just been written off
Mhm.
as filler
Yeah.
or not actually happening or forgotten or stuff like that. So I think I get it kind of.
Yeah.
Do you think anime has influenced new Disney movies in any way, or vice versa? Because I
Oof.
got an example for this. When Carson and I were watching like a scene from Moana, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character was just getting absolutely tossed around.
Yeah,
by that crab.
against the
And we were
shiny
like,
crab.
This is like violent.
Yeah, he was low key getting like his shit rocked by this crab, and I was like, damn, like this is intense.
This is a
like,
kids movie.
Like they put a song over it, but like he is really just getting demolished by this crab right now. So, I guess I wouldn't say that was inspired by anime though.
Well, it's just a lot more violent than I remember. Like, you remember Monsters Inc. being that violent? Or
Yeah,
like
dude, don't you remember when Sully smacked the shit out of Mike Wazowski? No, but I will say there are I think movies kind of go back and forth. Like there's Studio Ghibli, which I would say is like the anime version of Disney.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like is a safe bet.
Yeah, that's right.
So, like, I think there's probably some correlation between those two, but I think as in like shows, I don't really see anything. I mean, the only similarity would probably be like the Zero to Hero storyline.
Rags to riches.
Yeah, is used in both. So, I guess that would be the only one.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Luca, you got anything?
God, I really can't think of anything that I've seen from Disney that's like that can be related to anime.
Seriously, like I got this question just from watching that one scene.
You watched Maui getting his shit rocked, and you were like, I could see this being an anime.
Yeah, like
wait a second.
Bam, in the notes.
Yeah,
the only thing I could see is like in Big Hero 6, like when like the brother dies, and that's just like heart wrenching. Like there's
that was sad.
Big Brother anime deaths that are like
you know what's funny about that now that I think about it? That scene, he was like, I'm gonna go in there and save people, and it's like, wow, his brother's a hero. And isn't it like as soon as he steps into the doors, it blows up and he dies instantly? Like, like think about that. Like he didn't get anything accomplished by going in there except for dying.
Damn.
Yeah.
Martyr.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, you got to save people. Second those doors closed, he died. He saved no one. He added a casualty. He just took one person off the census. That's all he did.
Oh my god. All right. Can you guys explain, because this was something I had to get over when I first started watching anime, but explain why anime uses visual language so much. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so like it's like
the big
like big expressions and stuff like that. So it's like I mean, I think it's just like, you know, when you have a platform of media, or like if you have like the ability to show emotions in the most not outlandish, but like as expressed as you possibly could, like more so than like real life acting and stuff, you should do it. I mean, you like when you laugh harder when you're watching anime, you cry harder, because it's like there's emotions are amplified. Yeah. So like if you look at not even just like happiness, but if you look at like Bakugo versus Midoriya, like he like really goes in on that sadness, and like you feel it.
Yeah, that was a very like important scene that kind of made the show for me. Yeah, it was like the Bakugo Midoriya kind of like complex, kind of friendship enemy type thing.
Yeah, rivals. But so I think when you're making a movie, like a live action movie, it's the most important thing is to capture that realism, like real emotions. But I think when you're making an anime, it's to make you feel that emotion as hard as possible. So it's like amplified. So that's just my defense of it, I guess.
The first thing I think of when I think of like physical storytelling is all of the faces Luffy makes when he's just very confused about things.
Yeah, One Piece does that a lot, like
just like the sideways turned kind of just gruntled
or
look.
like Luffy's cries, how like it's just so like his face is so animated during it.
Yeah.
You know,
hit home.
I have an
podcast over.
Yeah, I just have the image of him at Marineford just in my head when he's like looking up. I don't want to say anything too much, but no, I do love like the like
exaggerated,
exaggerated like emotions and stuff like that. I feel like it definitely makes it. If you watch our reactions and you see our faces, and something big happens, I'd like to think that we take after anime pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we are.
We just mold into TV characters.
All right. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. We're gonna sell this
Oh,
once and for all.
Wow. Like
'Cause
as a show?
Just like in general,
Like your
when you're a
favorite?
kid, you either for Pokemon or you're for Yu-Gi-Oh. I've never met a guy or a girl that's for both.
Okay, so I think as a kid, you know what? It's funny. As a kid, I think I was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got to middle school, it was like more Pokemon. But I think I'm back on the Yu-Gi-Oh train, baby.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
I think
Yu-Gi-Oh
the
for
show
life.
is better. I think the cards are cooler.
You don't even know.
even though they're
Ash.
not, even though they're not real. Like I think that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm turning down those cool mythical beasts
Yeah.
for a deck of cards. I'm aware of how much of a bummer that is, but I'm standing by it.
At least you're like saying,
Yeah.
like, you're addressing the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Because I was going for that
Yeah.
immediately. I was like,
But I just-
card game.
I like the show better. I guess if I had to live, I prefer to live in the Pokemon world,
get
but I
that.
like Yu-Gi-Oh the show more.
Yeah, it was more for which show do you like more
Oh yeah,
if you
Yeah.
wanted to watch.
definitely Yu-Gi-Oh was my
Alright.
favorite show growing up.
What do you have in your phone?
Oh, here. So okay, in my phone case, I keep 3 cards with me. 2 of which not relevant, but I always keep my blue eyes on me at all times.
Damn, imagine how much cooler that would have been if you said I keep 3 cards on me: my credit card, my driver's license, and my fucking blue eyes.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao. No, definitely Yu-Gi-Oh. I was actually just talking to a friend about like what our favorite cards were. Do you guys have like a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Ooh, that's tough.
I remember getting so many as a kid, but I've always been a Pokemon guy, but I had a lot, and there's one that was like a black hole to it,
Yeah,
and I was like, this one's sick.
this one's actually kind of fucking tight. There was a few that I liked. I liked Joey's Flaming Swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that guy was cool as fuck. I thought Dark Magician, obviously, but I mean, like, who doesn't like the Dark Magician?
Everyone likes Dark Magician.
I liked the Celtic Warrior, but I think
Okay.
my favorite one was the fucking, what's his name? Buster Blade, Dark Buster Blade Swordsman, something like that. Vic will look this up and put it on the screen. But I can't believe I totally forgot this. It's like you have to do like a ritual to summon him, which is sick.
Damn.
It wasn't just like a sacrifice. And but he's definitely, I thought, was the coolest of all.
Wait, did you like 1,000-Year Dragon?
Oh, 1,000 Years Dragon was cool.
'Cause-
I thought the Time Wizard was cool, dude.
Yeah, Time Wizard was cool as
you just-
fuck.
you just, like, I like. Oh, and I also liked the chance cards, like anyone
Okay.
that involved like flipping a coin or rolling
Yeah.
a die. Like those 2 that Joey had, where
Mhm.
one increases, one decreases, and it's all about the roll of a die.
Oh yeah. Oh, Joey had a pretty fucking cool deck.
Dude, you know,
Actually, favorite
I-
god card.
Oh, dude, I
was-
have a god. Yeah, this was the one. I'll
Yeah.
say it. The Wicked Avatar. I used that, and that was my favorite one.
really, I don't.
It's
What,
just like
which one was that?
I'll pop it up on
Yeah.
the screen. But it's just a really good card, technically, and I was like, that's sick.
You know, those who follow me on Twitter have probably seen this. Big Kaiba guy. I think Kaiba's a fucking awesome character. The disrespect he gives out is insane, and he just flexes on everyone. And he has a cool trench coat.
He
He's
has a
rich
cool-
as fuck.
He has a cool trench coat.
Yeah. And I just, oh my god, dude, Kaiba, he's dripped out, and he just disrespects Joey like like all the time.
Do you remember? I forgot like the actual context of this scene, but it's where he bullies this kid into giving him like one card that's like not even that big of a card, but it was like this dude's favorite card. It was some like no name character, like one-off
Yeah.
character, but he finds him in like an alleyway.
Well, no, I think wasn't there like a thing that happened for a while where it's like you duel and you put up your favorite card,
Yeah,
and if you lose, you have to get rid of it, and
Yeah.
if you win, you get it back.
but yeah, Kaiba rolls up on this kid
Yeah,
and just obliterates him.
Dude,
Because it's Kaiba.
I love
So
Kaiba,
rude.
bro. Dude, Kaiba's sick. He disrespects everyone. I think one of the coolest moments in that show though was when Pegasus went to that tournament.
Yeah.
And he was like, he sat down. And he was like, "Give me a second." And he wrote on a piece of paper like a bunch of instructions. And he picked a kid out of the crowd, handed him a sheet of paper, and sat him down. And he was just like, "He'll duel for me." I gave
Oh
him.
my
I gave
God.
him the moves I want to make.
Confidence 100.
And he walked away, and the kid obliterates his opponent. That was one of the coolest things I've ever
That's
seen.
sick. I want to rewatch that because
Yeah.
I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. I was Pokemon full 100%, but I regret it because all my cousins were
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh fans.
Yeah, look at you, man. We
I
changed your
know.
mind
Ash
right here,
ca-
right
well,
now.
like, look, no,
Ash catches. How long did it take him to win once?
I don't
22
I don't
years.
think I don't even think I lasted that long
Yeah.
in the series.
That was the one issue I've always had with Pokemon. It's Ash got Pikachu, right? He goes to the island. He gets a good amount of Pokemon, battles, loses, gets rid of them. New island, new batch of Pokemon, battle, lose, new island.
Yeah.
Like I just like, come on. There's got to be more story to it. And every episode consists of Ash is battling Pokemon or like finds a new Pokemon.
When you're a
Team
kid, though,
Rocket
that's
tries
awesome.
to do something. Ash
get
foils
blasted
it.
away.
Yeah. Day is saved. Ash gets a new Pokemon. I will say there's a lot of sad moments in Pokemon though.
Oh yeah.
Like in the movies, there's some sad moments in there.
Yeah.
But I think the saddest in-show moment, or at least one that I remember the most, is when he gets rid of Butterfree.
Oh my god.
You know, when like he's like, "You can leave Butterfree," and he's like crying on the cliff.
Oh.
Yeah. Dude, why does that that's engraved in all of our heads?
Yeah, I know. But favorite Pokemon, go.
Lucario.
You would, because it's Luca.
Yeah.
Lucario.
Well, he was also like the
Come
one
on,
Pokemon
bro.
I remember. Like,
I see through the lies of the Jedi.
Mine's got to be Charizard or Squirtle.
You would be a Charizard guy.
yeah,
Charizard. Well, when I was a kid, I had his like main base Pokemon, like
Yeah.
big, like a life size.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like
Really?
life-size pillow. Yeah. I
Oh,
was
pillow.
big.
Oh, you meant like a statue. I was
No,
like,
no, no,
that's
no.
insane. That's,
Well, like,
that's
not a
cool.
statue, but, it was still cool.
Yeah. I think mine is Abra. Not Abracadabra, not Alakazam. Just Abra. Just the first base Abra where his eyes are closed and he's always just chilling and sitting down and stuff.
I get that.
Yeah.
It fits you pretty well.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? Like, it's that one card from Abra is like back in the game. There was never
Really?
a card for him because they named him
Don't-
after that one the guy who can bend spoons in his mind.
Yeah,
Like with his mind.
That's like the next evolution.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
like 20 years ago or something like that, like was like, no, you can't like use that Pokemon card because like you used my name and stuff. But he just now, like recently, like weeks ago, like took it down. So now it's like the most special card, and like if anyone finds it,
I gotta get my hands on that, dude. Abra's sick. He just kind of sits around. And he teleports a lot. I think that was like a thing I read. He just teleports around and fucks with people.
Not one of those ghost Pokemon.
Gengar is pretty cool. Imagine that, like, there's some Pokemon that, like, you look at and you're like, who would want you?
You're scary.
Punchy Rock, bro.
Like who's that one that James has? The one, coughing? You know-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why would I choose you? Coughing. I will never choose you. Or like Beedrill, like a giant fucking hornet with just more stingers than it needs. Like, who runs up on that? It's like, I'm gonna get that thing. That's gonna be my thing.
Well, if you want to be the very best, Carson.
Yeah.
you need
gotta
them
run up
all,
on it,
apparently.
Could you imagine? You're just like, someone has a fucking Gyarados, a water dragon, and you're like, Beedrill, go. This is your moment.
Even
10,000 rats.
Even Beedrill's just like, are you sure?
Yeah. I'm just sitting there like, yeah.
Get out there.
We're sitting with my Abra, just one at a time throwing out Pokemon, and then I walk
like-
away and like, you're my favorite Abra. Give him
Abra,
a
you'll
fist bump.
teleport us out of here when
Yeah, when
shake it table.
after that Gyarados is finished beating the shit out of my Pokemon, you're getting us out of here, right? Man, Pokemon's fucked if you think about it. You just pick up creatures, woodland creatures, train them to fight, and that's all they do.
It's like dog
All
fighting.
Yeah, if I was in Pokemon, I would not be a trainer. I'd just capturing Pokemon and just be
Yeah.
chilling with them.
Yeah. Just be like, yo, this Squirtle and I,
Yeah.
just straight up chilling.
I'd be an
I've never
adventurer.
run out of
Uh-huh.
water.
Yeah, I'd be like in One Piece, that guy in Ace's backstory, Deuce.
Oh yeah, Deuce.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be like going around like making Pokemon fight each other. I'd just be going around from like island to island, being like, "Oh, this is
Creating
cool."
an army.
Yeah, creating and like no Pokeballs either. So like it's like 7 boats.
They just follow you.
Yeah, 7 boats at a time moving us. Actually, no, I wouldn't need 7 boats. I would have flying Pokemon and swimming Pokemon to get me from place to place.
Oh,
that's cold.
What's that one flying Pokemon? I had like fully evolved.
Pidgeotto.
Yeah, but it was like the fully evolved
Yeah,
Pidgeotto, and it was
yeah.
like Staraptor or something like that.
Who's your favorite of the 3 legendary birds? Mine is Articuno. Snow one.
Which
or the
one's
ice
the
one.
lightning one? That one was awesome.
Oh, Zapdos.
Yep. Zapdos was the coolest.
And that leaves Luca with Moltres. The fire one.
That one's so sick.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Zapdos.
Yeah,
Zapdos.
no, that's like the only one I can really remember. That one was cool.
Dude, Articuno knows where it's at. My ice bird. Ice.
What happens if it freezes its wings accidentally?
Yeah,
Just like
well, then we glide.
All right. Goku or Superman? Who wins in this metaphorical, hypothetical fight?
You know what? What's that? Death Battle did a video on it, and they keep changing their mind. I think. Oh man, if Goku was smart and willing to play a little dirty, Goku probably wins, because he has instant transmission, right?
Yeah.
So he can instant transmission Superman to a red sun, and that takes away his abilities.
Oh my God. But he wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but he wouldn't do that. He would want to. If anything, he would be like, "Let's go to the sun and make you stronger."
Yeah, he's like, "I want all the smoke, man."
Wow, you're strong. So I think that's what he would do. But I think unless he's willing to get dirty those Saiyan hands, Superman's gonna win, because Goku is able to surpass his limits, but Superman has none.
Yeah, he just
for a while in the comics, Superman's powers were anything. He can do whatever he
wanted.
So he can do anything as long as he's tried it before. The only things he can't do is stuff he hasn't tried. That was like for a little bit in the comics. That was like pretty much what it was. So I'm gonna go Superman.
Yeah, that was my answer as well. Just because you guys know I'm a Superman fanboy.
Yeah,
even
dude.
if it's Superman v Batman, Superman wins. I don't care.
Batman's,
Fight me.
Batman's
DM me.
way cooler. Dude.
Superman wins any fight.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ninja Turtles, bro.
Clapping them. He's going to the sewers, absolutely wrecking.
No, I'm gonna be the contrarian here. I'm gonna go Goku because
how dare you?
Just from as far as being able to destroy a place with like one attack.
But could he kill Superman though? Think about that. Oh no.
Yeah,
probably.
That's wild.
You think so?
I do think so.
I think Superman has so many insane feats.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I'm
not.
What? Yeah. Let's give this overpowered guy lasers from his eyes as well, just because.
Because you gotta also remember, Superman moved planets. He's moved planets, and if he just even if he starts to lose, you know what he can just do? Just fly right into the sun for a little bath, come back. Superman Prime. Look it up. Dude was insane.
Yeah. I actually know what you're talking about.
I'm going so back and forth in my head, but I'm just gonna say Goku.
Yeah, you could be the contrarian.
No.
I think Goku's cooler, man.
Dude,
I think Goku's cooler. Hey, man,
you really don't need to sit here and
I just
justify myself.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. Just because people are gonna say you're wrong, doesn't mean that you're not wrong. It does mean you're wrong, but Goku's cooler. I'll give you that.
The only thing I'm gonna say that's like holding me back from just be like, oh, Goku, clap Superman, is the fact that Goku is an idiot.
He's pretty fucking dumb.
Yeah, so that's like my only even if there was a way to beat Superman that wasn't like with kryptonite, I don't think Goku would figure it out.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what kryptonite is
because he's all about just outbrooding the next person.
Yeah. Exactly, and he would want to fight Superman at his strongest. So if anything, Goku would be like, hey, when you get stronger in the sun, go fly there. I'll wait. And then Superman comes back with the abilities to bend reality, and that's that.
Then he's out of the world.
Yeah. Also, I think you got to remember too. It's like Superman wins based off how powerful he is and his powers. A lot of Dragon Ball is just like how good you are at martial arts.
That's true.
Like think about it. Like in Super, Krillin was able to keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Like, Akira Toriyama's not helping the people who think Goku's gonna win.
Yeah, you're telling me Goku's gonna beat Superman? Like, I made this question just knowing my answer immediately. Yeah. I was like, Superman.
Like, I'm sorry, it's not like Saitama to where it's like, oh well, he's written to not have a limit. This is just one of those things where I'm like, you can't convince me otherwise. I think Superman wins just because I don't think Goku has a way to beat him. Like unless he can he's a reality warper. Like that's how fucking how strong he is. I just don't think there's a way.
Damn.
But Batman beats them all with prep time. I don't give a fuck. And for our final little segment, we posted on Instagram and Twitter. If you don't follow us there, we post every once in a while. We'll post a character and ask you guys if you think he is overrated or underrated. And this podcast character is Gohan. So for Gohan, a lot of you guys said he was underrated, and I'll start. I think he is underrated, and this is why. I think he has the ability to be really strong. And as you can tell in Super, all it takes is for him to train, and then he can keep up with all these super powerful people. So all he has to do, so he is strong. He's not not strong anymore, but a lot of the issues people have with Gohan is how weak he's become and the fact that he doesn't fight anymore.
He's a family man.
Yeah, but that's exactly what his character was. He never wanted to fight.
Yeah.
He's always wanted, look at his fight with Cell. He wasn't triggered into Super Saiyan 2 until he was oh, I have to do this to protect people. And that's why he fights. And that's stayed true since Super. That's the reason why he started training again, because he wanted to protect his family.
Mm-hmm.
So I think him becoming a family man and a scholar fits perfectly in line with his character. He was never like Goku. Goku loves fighting. Vegeta loves fighting. Gohan, though, I think he just he loves being he loves learning. He loves long walks on the beach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He loves
reading.
Yeah, he loves when you're going on a walk and you feel that nice breeze. No, but so I think where Gohan is now is perfectly in line with his character, and honestly, it was nothing. It shouldn't be a surprise with his character.
Yeah, I'm gonna go underrated, but I do agree he's perfectly where he's supposed to be at as far.
So I would say I think
perfectly rated.
Yeah, I think in the show he's perfectly rated. I think by fans he's underrated.
Yeah,
they want to see more fights out of him, but it's
that's just not who he is. He's not a warrior. He's a scholar.
Yeah, it's not
and
how
a
they
lover.
wrote him either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I completely agree, and I think everyone forgets about my boy Gohan.
Yeah,
Gohan ain't this. Gohan ain't that.
Shut
the fuck up.
And also,
Okay.
he still gets his good amounts of feats. In the anime, he was during the Tournament of Power, he was the brains behind the majority of the teams. Was it Universe 7? Is that what they were? Universe 7? Doing a lot of their strategies, he is the brain behind it. He was the reason they got rid of Dispo, and so he also eliminated a bunch of other people. So it's not like he's underused. And in the manga, he was the one that beat Kale with a double knockout, or Kalfla, I guess, was the mix of the two. So I don't think he's underused. I think he's underrated by the fans, and I think he's perfectly rated within the show.
Damn. Yeah, that's a solid answer. I couldn't agree more.
So I guess overall, Gohan is perfectly rated by the show, and then underneath, underrated by fans. And that will be all for today's episode of Kaguyama Cast. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys, I don't know if this is going to come out before Christmas or after Christmas, but if it comes out before, Merry Christmas, or not even, have happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, you do you. I hope you enjoy the season, and if this comes out after, I hope you guys had a great holiday season. So, yeah, cut it to the outro, baby.
Merry